It's 3:50 p.m. Monday, December 21st, 2020. As Lily is now, my Lily that is finally out in the open and moving around again. I'm waiting for her to get over her deep freeze to where she'll be herself again, and she's going to help me try to get out of this body. She's done it before, but she's never done it with my energy level anywhere near what it is now, and especially with all the fighting this last life. So that's keeping me in this body a little bit longer. Otherwise, I have to really concentrate and put pressure on the inside of my head, and it's literally like blowing up your brain, having an aneurysm. And also when I go to do that, sometimes a part of me inside doesn't want that, and it'll actually start shutting me down, or someone who's close to me. The other side is just, it's nothing what people think it is. So it's been run by two somewhat insane people, the two halves of the original first being male and female. Anyway, because of this, Deanna's keeping the store open till December 30th before she closes it again. If I sneak out of here before then she'll close it when I go. She'll have everything posted on the website. After I'm gone, Deanna's energy is incredibly powerful. Don't think that it's not. And every sphere that she makes from here on is going to have my energy in it. So don't be hesitant to buy one. So, people they'll find out, but it's time for all of us to move forward. And it's time for me to create a whole lot of chaos. 2021. Looks like instead of what I wanted to be 2020, it looks like it's going to have to be 2022. Where things are finally all settled down and calm. I had made enough changes in the description of my last video to where it became difficult for someone to understand, so I realized I need to just make one last video. These videos should have stopped a long time ago with my having left. Since my last video, since actually making the video, a few things have happened, some of which I've mentioned in the description of the previous video. Through a short sequence of events, my better half, Lily, there were 5 pieces of her that I had hidden, all within me, in different dimensions, and there was the one small part that was already out running around. Well, all those parts of Lily are out, they're together. And the Lily that's been with me is bonded with them, and so now my Lily is all together. I had put her, 5 pieces of her that were broken down as actual herself was broken down into 5 parts and then stored. The frequencies within each part are exactly the same, almost what you would call a holographic copy, but she's no hologram. So what one piece is, so are the others. But anyway, she's all together now. Right before that's happened, I guess that might have happened just a few days ago. But anyway, now that she's out, she has to have some time to rest. When you're in a body having a life and the body dies when you come out, it doesn't take too long to wake up and become yourself and start moving around again. However, when you've been like frozen and then all of a sudden you come out, it takes a little while for you to, come together, for you to wake up, to reawaken. And then when you're in 5 different parts and put it together, that takes time. And then there's the other smaller part that's always been there, and that's actually her 6 parts. But I've always done that so that if anything were to happen to one of the pieces where someone could have attacked her or found her, they couldn't have gotten all of her. But I've always been very good about hiding her, and nothing was strong enough to get through my energy. So anyway, the important thing is that she's all together, and she has pulled me out of a body before, but that was a long time ago. I not only wasn't anything near as strong as I am now, but my energy wasn't mutated the way it is now. So she's just started to work on me a little bit. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get out of here, but I'm running out of time. I mean, I haven't. I should have been out of here a long time ago, but I'm running out of time where I have to be gone. There's no way around it. Just a while. I mean, I need to get out of here and do what needs to be done to take care of things, take care of everyone. It's very important that this be fixed. The other side, where you all live when you're out of a body, everyone talks about, there's God and angels and everybody loves us, and no, it's never been like that. It's always been abusive, demanding, and it's been run like a communist country. You did what you were told. What you really want doesn't matter. People have always said, I want to have this kind of life. I want to have a life where I do this, this, and that. And the original first being female has said, okay, sure. And then they put you in a body and give you something totally different. Then you get out of the body and you say, what happened? If you had the audacity to do that, and they just flat tell you, well, you needed a different life. We gave you what you need. Get over it. Then they say, see how much stronger you are now from all the abuse? It's disgusting. So anyway, I'm hoping Lily, or maybe some other friends that are here, ET friends of mine, can help me get out of this body, or get me out of this body. I'll explain more on that. I'm a man of means. I do what I need to, whatever it takes. And with that in mind, I need to also say that many years ago, when I first started fighting with the original first being male and female, this is 2010, 2009. I got real mad and literally tried to split my brain in half just so I could kill this body and get out of it. And I wanted to get out because I want to go personally attack the original first being male and female. So I wasn't quite aware of the books and other stuff I had to do yet, but all I wanted to do was go after them because of the way they were abusing me and everyone else. So anyway, I started to rip my brain in half, and then all of a sudden, the person I was with, who has strong abilities, all of a sudden she just literally screamed. We were sitting in a McDonald's where I'd walk her from where she worked to the McDonald's, and then her friends would pick her up from there. So I mean, she didn't need my protection, but I just did that, and then I just go home from there. It's right down from the house. And she screamed loud. Everyone was in the store, in the restaurant, was like, "What the hell?" Then after she screamed, as soon as she screamed, I backed out real quick, and she said, "What are you doing?" And I looked at her, and I said, "You can see what I'm doing." She goes, "You could have killed yourself." I could feel it, your brain literally opening up, and she was pissed. And I said, "I'm getting out of here. That's enough of this crap." So anyway, that's shortly after that. That my brain hurt so bad I couldn't attack anything. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't hardly even think for like 2.5 weeks. It was a very rough time. So I kept getting told by my main spirit animal at the time, a huge black panther, and he said, "Just don't think, don't do anything, don't try to attack anything, just do nothing, be as close to a vegetable as you can." So anyway, I eventually healed up after about 2.5 weeks. But when I say healed up, I mean I healed up enough to where I could use my brain. It took a couple of months for my brain to get back together again, where it could function properly. So I don't know. I tried to split my brain in half, but I was probably just giving it an aneurysm or something. As we see things, it's not always exactly as it is, but it's close enough to where we understand what's happening. When you see something physical with your eyes, it's easy to know what it is, and you have a memory for it. But when something's metaphysical, there's no memory for it because you can't see it with your physical eyes. So you have to use images from your life, from this life, to best try to understand what you're seeing metaphysically. So anyway, if it gets to be a problem before it's time, I'll go at that again. I'll get out of here and I'll get back home. I have a lot invested in this country, myself and other focal points inside me. As I've said, I think the last video have been some of the strong presidents. Hell, I was George Washington. We have a lot invested in this country, and it's time for things to happen, and it's like 5 years late. So anyway, Deanna's going to keep the store open till the 30th of this month. She's not happy about moving the date around, and she has been, and it's my fault, not hers. But we're doing all we can. You know, y'all don't understand. All your lives out of body, as you're in your normal state, living literally in the second dimension, the one right above ours it's almost like a communist. It is like a communist country where you have someone you have to bow down to. It's like a vicious king and queen, but then they have their royal guard and other people, whatever that, which was their personal angels, and others that you know had to succumb to. the energy that's involved in bowing. Every time they went by you, you had to you had to release those energy frequencies as if you were in a body physically bowing. And if you didn't, some of their larger angels would come up to you and give you a hard time. So anyway, that's what's going on. I have no intention of updating any of this. If something comes up that's important enough, and I'll put it in the description, but I'll just continue the description and make a note at the beginning of it. And that's that. Folks, take care. Happy holidays to everyone. And this planet is not going communism. It's not going communist. And neither is this country. American ends and I can. Not Iran or something like that. But it's time for creation to be like this too, and it's about to be. Folks, take care. I hope you have like I said, good holidays, and we'll see you soon.